SCFA Football Week 7 live on SoCal College Sports and the Coast Sports Network. Antelope Valley hosting Santa Monica. SoCalCollegeSports.com football doubleheader here tonight. This is the 2 p.m. game. Tonight we have the 6 p.m. game, Saddleback hosting Golden West. Joining you in a few moments for kickoff here from Antelope Valley.
Nothing says game day like good friends and Bread's hot chicken. From 100% all-natural chicken, juicy tenders, delicious sandwiches, loaded fries, and Tennessee sides. All cooked fresh right in front of you. At Bread Chicken, you get the food and the price you love. Dine in or take it to go. Located in Costa Mesa at the Lab. Chicken ain't easy.
We started the Community Athletic Project back in 2018, and it was a way for us to give back to the community, the young people of the community. This golf tournament is this golf tournament gives us an opportunity to say thank you to everybody, to say thank you.
We are live from Lancaster. Antelope Valley hosting Santa Monica. Santa Monica in the white, moving right to left. Just underway here from Antelope Valley. Happy you've joined us, everyone. Spread the word, www.socalcollegesports.com. Also on YouTube, SoCal College Sports 1. Mike Zepeda along with today's coverage. Hopefully be joined by Dean of Athletics and Kinesiology, Tom Gang. Pass on the first play of the game, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Do we have a flag on the field? And it looks like there's going to be some early contact here. So pass interference, set up another set of downs here. So we'll do 1st and 10 again. Man in motion for the Corsairs. They go with a run up the middle. Jaden Bridges, Forrest Brock with the start. Coach Ron Ponziano before the game had a chance to talk with head coach for Antelope Valley and very concerned about the ability of Forrest Brock, number 5. He was very adamant about his ability to extend plays and make magic happen. That should be early movement on the Corsairs. That'll back it up to 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10. After the 5-yard gain, back it up 5. Corsairs are going to go to work. Corsairs coming in with a record of 1-5. Their lone win, an overtime victory over West LA. Outside of that, been pretty up and down season. Mostly down, but they have had flashes, and Brock has been terrific in stretches. Missed tackle on the near side. This will be a chunk gain for the Corsairs. Pass complete to Elijah Saperstein Johnson, freshman wide receiver from Los Angeles. On the reception, that'll move the sticks. So the Corsairs on their opening drive in business. And the vaunted Marauder defense a little bit on their heels early on. The wind is a factor here today, but Forrest Brock, not really much of an issue spinning the football. Terrific pass and completion to Saperstein Johnson. Three-yard gain on the play should be 2nd and 7 for the Corsairs in Marauder territory on their opening drive. Having some issues with our clock here, so bear with us, everyone. Handoff inside, this one going nowhere for the Corsairs. First man there was Kanan Jordan. Plugging up the middle for the Marauders. Set up 3rd and long here. 3rd and 9 to be exact. 2-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 9. Here come the Marauders defense. Man in motion for the Corsairs. Brock back to pass, looking over the middle of the field. Pass is incomplete off the hands of Saperstein Johnson. Going at him again. In coverage, it was Cameron Carlisle. Carlisle, massive words of praise. Coach Ponciano, our conversation earlier today. That's a young man. If he's able to add some bulk, could really be a factor at the D1 level. 4th and 9. And Santa Monica going to go for it. Pass is complete to the far side. And a first down. Marcus Scribner on the reception. That's a huge play. So a new set of downs. Pursued on the near side and finally brought down Bridges. Bridges loses 2 yards on the play. I'll say he lost a yard. So 2nd and 11 now. Brock in the pistol. Fakes a handoff, able to elude a tackler. Pass is incomplete. There is a flag in the secondary, and I would suspect this is going to be a hold going against the Marauders. See the flag come in late there. And indeed, that will be the call. So this should set up 1st and goal for the Corsairs on their opening drive.
All right, so Sam, you're 2 and Damien's 3. All right, ready 2? Take 2. Ready 1. Take 1. Damien, you're 3.
First quarter action, SCFA football, week 7. And the Corsairs driving on their opening drive. Forrest Brock incomplete, intended for Bridges. And Bridges did have a window to catch that ball, was not looking for it. It's up 2nd and goal. Brock surveys. Trips to the left. Corsairs. Pop fly near side. This might be intercepted and incomplete at the very end of that play. That's a terrific play. Jalen Williams on the near side, and we're going to have a pretty good look of it on the replay. Oh, Williams is right there. High points the football. Man, I mean, he comes down with it almost, and he's bobbling, and that's a heck of a play offensively by Scribner, not allowing that to be an interception and turnover so deep in. 3rd and goal now, that'll set up. 2 up and 2 down on the formation. Pass over the middle of the field. Deflected, nearly intercepted again by the Marauders. And again, Carlisle. Go back to the play. Field goal unit coming on. Just a terrific job by the defense making a play on the football, and Carlisle nearly had another pick on the season. Kick is up and good. So Santa Monica strikes first blood, 3-0. You're watching SCFA Football Week 7, SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network.
Maybe even one more darker.
Three nothing. William Romero connects to put Santa Monica on the board 3-0, and some missed opportunities down by the goal line for the Marauder defense. Reese Robinson put the ball on the deck. Luckily for the Marauders, able to come up with it. It looked like the first man at the bottom of the pile, William Alford, and did possession change hands underneath. And actually, that was Ethan John able to get to the football, so the Marauders will maintain possession. Robinson avoids disaster on the opening possession for the Marauders. And Darius Warren and the Marauders going to go to work. Bankhead in the backfield, gets the initial handoff, goes over left tackle, big hit.
Take three.
And man, a massive collision. See Bankhead just lower the boom in a big way. Jet sweep, Robinson on the near side. Looking for the 30-yard line. That's exactly what he has. Just a modest gain of a couple. Going to set up 3rd and short at the 30-yard line in Marauder territory. Third and 3, excuse us. Pop fly the near side. And that's one where the ball really gets away from Warren. That's going to set up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit.
Ready, one. Take one. Take three. Take two.
Corsairs start their second drive.
Ready, one. Let's take one. Take two. Stay with those players.
Corsairs will have it at their own 34-yard line. 1st and 10 from there.
Stay tight on that football, Dan. Ready, take one.
Brock rolling to his right, extending the play. Bounces it off the turf. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Ready, three. Take three.
Well, outside of the wind, beautiful day for football here from Lancaster. And you would think the wind would definitely favor the Marauders. But the defense adjusting to the playmaking ability of Forrest Brock. Brock sends a man in motion out of the backfield. Pass incomplete. And the play made again. Carlisle there along. Or was that Caden Hinton? Was not, but that's going to set up 3rd and long. Our clock is unofficial. Again, we are having some issues with that. 9 minutes and change here in the opening quarter. Brock in the shotgun. Under duress, pass incomplete. Pass intended for Maximilian Pali. And Pali's unable to haul that one in. It was Gannon Guinness in coverage. Instead of 4th down. So quick 3 and out for the Corsairs. The defense responds for the Marauders and looking to get the ball back. Reese Robinson set to receive the punt. Happy you joined us, everyone. Spread the word again, www.socalcollegesports.com. Also broadcasting simultaneously on the Coast Sports Network. Robinson takes it from the 22. Makes a move, looking for the edge, and he is tackled at the 30-yard line. That is one heck of a play in the open field. Kaze Gibbs, looks like. Or some last-minute changes on numbers. So we apologize for any confusion. It's 9:11 remaining in this first quarter. We'll look to get our scoreboard situated on the clock. Handoff inside. Bankhead makes a move to the outside. He's up near the 40-yard line. Well, they give him forward progress to the 40. Should set up 2nd and 3. And indeed, that will be the call. They give him the 38. 7-yard gain. Bankhead again over right tackle. Easily has the first down. He's near midfield. But we got laundry on the field in an area where you might suspect a hold. This one's coming back. We'll have a pretty good look of it here. And there you see the hold. Big number 55, Lewis Wilson, the 5th. The offending party.
Take one.
That's going to back it up 10. So 2nd and 13. We'll do 2nd down again. Bankhead up the middle. Big gain, and he could be gone. Bankhead to the house. Chalk up 6. Bankhead.
Get in there, son. Get in there.
72 yards.
3, take 3.
And we'll see Bankhead just take off here. And as soon as he gets to the 2nd level, he is gone. Marauders on the board for the first time here today. Bankhead in for 6, 72 yards.
Ready, 3.
Extra point is no good. So it'll remain 6-3. But the Marauders now with the lead at 6-3. You are watching SCFA football live on SoCalCollegeSports.com.
Take one.
6-3, Antelope Valley on top of Santa Monica, courtesy of Amir Bankhead from 72 yards out. Now the hitting starts to ratchet up for the Marauders. They collect the tackle at the 27-yard line in Santa Monica territory, and the Corsairs looking to respond. Bankhead, the stud running back, sophomore from Lancaster Paraclete High School. Pretty good on that one. As soon as we have a chance, I'm sure we'll play the replay from a couple angles on that one.
Great job, Sam, on the last touchdown.
Bunch receiver set to the left side. And this one is going to sail just a little bit long for the Corsairs, and Brock Thornton, the intended target on the outside, one-on-one. But the pass sails long. Set up 2nd and 10.
Ready, two. Take two. Three.
There you get a look at Forrest Brock.
Ready, one.
Brock directing traffic. Has what he likes now. Sends a man in motion out of the backfield, and this one quickly snuffed out. That's a beautiful play made. Jalen Williams. Just well diagnosed here. And Williams all over it says, nope. Not going to garner much there. 3rd and 12 now after the 2-yard loss.
Take one.
Brock under duress, and he's going to be mauled down. Deron Mitchell. And do we have a late flag or a timeout called?
Coming back in on 3.
Nope, just 4th and a mile for the Corsairs, and the Marauders set to get the ball back. Oh, man. Okay, so offsetting, thank goodness, offsetting after the play dead ball fouls, unsportsmanlike on both teams.
Ready, one. Take one.
So, again, it's 4th and Santa Clarita.
Let's get tight on that football thing now. Let's try that again. Ready, take 3.
For the Corsairs, and they'll have to punt it away.
Ready, one. Take one.
Or having a conversation with the defensive line and the white hat here today on the field. I think we're just having a conversation to set the ground rules moving forward. Don't want this getting out of hand. This is a game that's high stakes for the Marauders, looking to get over 500 this season. Came in with a record of 3-3. Their 3 losses to College of the Canyons in the National American crossover game in Week 1, but then they drop a game to Mount San Jacinto, and most recently Citrus 14-10. Citrus is undefeated. Mount San Jacinto, they lost their crossover game. Oh, that was against Riverside. Riverside, only the top team in the state, nationally ranked, and they hung up 30+ on the Tigers. So Mount San Jacinto looking to defend their American Conference championship this season, and that American Conference win last season coming at the expense of the Marauders. The Marauders looking to catch a break and possibly find themselves back at Mount San Jacinto should things play out. Citrus right now in the driver's seat, undefeated on the year. But if you're going to have a quality loss, certainly for Mount San Jacinto, that would have been the Riverside game.
Take 2. Ready 1, take 1.
So 6-3, 1st and 10. Marauders with the ball. They go to the running back. No, they're going to go up the seam. Pass is complete. First down and a chunk play. Shamir Washington from Warren. And Warren,
Take 2.
with the running game going off, that's just pitch and catch. Pass a little bit high, not necessarily in stride, but Washington makes the most of it and able to haul it in for the catch. First down.
Ready 3.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. And Robinson on the reception.
2. Take 2.
Robinson does a great job of getting away from the initial tackle and getting some yards after catch.
Take 1.
Picks up a few on the play. 2nd and 6. And another run on the inside. This one for a first down. This time it was Q Allen. And Allen gets inside the 10. It's going to set up 1st and goal. The Marauders knocking on the door here on their 3rd offensive possession. Remember, it was Bankhead, and now Allen trying to get in the mix. 2nd and goal coming up. Well, talking about the evolution of this team throughout the 2022 season, you go back to last season, Caden Hinton was the starting quarterback. He has moved over to the linebacking position in much of a leadership role. Was struggling at QB and found a way to contribute, and he's only become one of the defensive stalwarts for the Marauders this season. Allen again on the carry. He's down to the 2-yard line, so 3rd and goal coming up. Field level down at the goal line. They're going to pass it. Warren going to buy some time. Looking for a lifeline and a little back and forth there. And another flag, and this one comes from the back. I wonder who this is going to be on. Is this going to go against the Marauders? Darrell Lloyd, a little jawing back and forth. And let's see if we can maybe catch this on replay. We're going to catch the incompletion for sure. I don't think this should be an intentional grounding play. There was a receiver in the area at the feet. That was Lloyd, and the flag did come in late. So did they see some extracurricular, or are they going to rule this was intentional grounding? Should probably pick up the flag. Well, they're walking it back, so this is going in the opposite direction of what you want for the Marauders.
Ready, 3. Let's take 3. Take 1.
And they're getting an explanation, or giving one, on the opposite side of the field and the coaching staff for Santa Monica. Well, we'll get this sorted out at some point.
I know you're
So pass interference offense is going to be the call when it's all said and done. That should back it up 10. We're going to redo third down. So 3rd and goal, but now from the 17-yard line. Man, is that 15 yards?
Take 1.
My goodness. Bit of an uphill climb. That might take them out of field goal range. 1-and-1 on the bottom. Trips to the left. Warren looking on the near side. Has Allen. Allen makes a move. Out of some tackles. Still on his feet. He's down near the goal line. He'll come out at the 2-yard line. Now they give him the 3. And we're going to have a pretty good view of it from field level. That's a great job by Allen on the reception. Eludes a couple of tacklers and then hit out of bounds at the 3. So 4th in the doorstep, and the offense going to stay on the field, and why not? The running game has been terrific here in the opening quarter.
Ready to take 1.
Allen again, the lone back. They're going to give it to him. Big push up the middle, and it's a touchdown for the Marauders.
Take 2. Ready, 3. Great play.
See that big push up front. Just a great job by Antelope Valley. Smash mouth down by the goal line. 12-3, pending an extra point yet again for the Marauders.
Take 3.
Do we have another flag here? We're going to have an announcement from the field judge.
2.
Unsportsmanlike. This one going against the Marauders, there's going to be no offsetting here. Or maybe there will be. So
Take 3.
So it won't affect the extra point here or anything on the kickoff. Just another couple of offsetting penalties. Now, remember, if you get two unsportsmanlikes, you're done for the day.
Ready, 1. Take 1.
Extra point is up. That one looked good, and it is.
Take 3.
13-3 Antelope Valley. Their second rushing touchdown on the day. This one, Q Allen from 3 yards out. You're watching SCFA football live on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Code Sports Network.
This is where they-
13-3, and kickoff will go out of bounds for the Marauders. So that'll set up the Corsairs at their own 40-yard line.
Ready, 1. Take
As we said at the top of the broadcast, Santa Monica coming in with a record of 1-5. Did show some promise offensively on their opening drive. Forrest Brock looked pretty good. And he has looked even better than advertised. But this Marauder defense, to put it in perspective, Citrus has been lighting people up all year. They held them to 14 points on the day, losing eventually 14-10, but had a couple of pick-six opportunities that were dropped that really would have changed the tide and the tenor of this entire season for the Marauders. Big hit. Flag on the field. And Bridges absolutely trucked. We'll also have a pretty good view of this on our field camera. That's 22 on 22 crime right there. As Deron Mitchell makes another play, had a sack that ended the offensive drive last time out. This time makes a play. It's going to be all for naught as there's going to be a holding call on the play. So 1st and 20. Now for AVC. So we'll do 1st down again for Santa Monica. Bridges again on the carry. A little jostling back and forth. Hinton on the stop for the Marauders. And as we talked about, Caden Hinton last year at QB, his transition to linebacker. And he's a player in terms of athleticism who really jumps off the tape, flying around the field, making plays left and right. And, when you've played quarterback, different mindset. That snap a little bit off the mark. And Mitchell, first man there in the backfield. Again on Bridges. Terrific pursuit to the football. And that's a tough play to make in the open field. As Mitchell able to wrap up and set up 3rd and long. About 3rd and 16 here for the Corsairs. Trips to the left, 5 wide. And we'll have a timeout called. Kelly Ledwith, head coach for the Corsairs, doesn't like the look. And we'll take a timeout ourselves. Under 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. You're watching SCFA football live on SoCal College Sports.
Take one.
3rd and long for the Corsairs. Here comes Hinton. And Hinton will get there for the sack. Caden Hinton right on cue. And Hinton times it perfectly, comes free, and gets the opposing number 5. 4th and 25 now.
We're on 3. Take one.
Robinson back to receive another punt. End over end kick, and Robinson should have an opportunity to return it at his own 47 into Corsair territory with a stiff arm. Turns the corner, can't stay in bounds. But the Marauders with terrific field position to open this drive.
2. Ready, take 2. 3, take 3.
Under a minute to play in the opening quarter. Warren will come out. Two receivers at the top of your screen. With another running back in. And Warren going to throw on first down. Has a man one-on-one on the far side. Some contact made, and the catch is made. A beauty. Tajin Brown. Look at the play made here by Brown. Able to wrap that one up and haul it in on the underthrown ball. A terrific play made.
Right, coming back in on 2. All right, ready, 1, take 1.
Going to set up first and goal. Warren hands off inside. Touchdown. Marauders. Jackson Marshall on the 4-yard carry. So chalk up another 6 for AVC.
3, 1, take 1.
Marshall from 4 yards.
Right, 2, take 2. All right, ready, 1, take 1.
And maybe some early movement here.
Ready, 3, it's got on the ref, take 3.
And indeed, that'll back it up 5.
Ready, 2, take 2.
Well, after a bit of a rough start, particularly on the defensive side of the football, really both opening series for the defense and the offense were a little shaky. But the Marauders now on cruise control. Kick is up and good. 20-3. ABC in control. You're watching SCFA football on SoCalCollegeSports.com.
We're still on it, 3.
Marauders will kick it away. And it's a short kick. And the wind really wreaking havoc here.
3, take 3.
The Marauders almost being baited by Santa Monica at times. It's been two-way in terms of a couple of unsportsmanlike. Return out to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 from their own 40, again for the Corsairs.
3, take 3.
Forrest Brock will go to work yet again.
1, take 1.
Brock hands off to Bridges. It's a pitch. Bridges with some room, and he's tackled down, and this might be a horse collar.
Watch out for that ref.
I suspect we'll see
Ready, 1,
a horse collar call, and it is. It looked like there was some jersey there, but don't have the replay. And once they put this football down, that should do it for the first quarter. And indeed, first quarter in the books. ABC, after the penalty,
ready, 3, take 3.
will give a possession to the Corsairs in Marauder territory at the 40-yard line when we come back on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Broadcasting live on the Coast Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Doubleheader SCFA Week 7. We Golden West traveling to Saddleback later tonight. Bridges on the carry, going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss. Jalen Williams. Williams makes a play. Loss of 2 on the play, set up 2nd and 12.
Can you guys hear me?
Just underway here in the second quarter. 2nd and 12 for the Corsairs in Marauder territory. Man in motion. Bridges again on the carry. This one going nowhere. Maybe picked up 1. Well, I understand trying to go to the run game here. You're just not going to tread very much in that middle against this defensive unit up front, anchored by Kanan Jordan, 6'3" defensive tackle, 285-pound sophomore from Glen Hills. Big push up front, and Brock looking for the line of scrimmage. He'll have a modest gain, going to set up 4th down at the 39-yard line. Pickup of 2. 4th and long, another 4th and long situation. Now remember earlier in this ball game to set up the opening score, it was a conversion on 4th down, but 4th and 9 now. And the clock still should be going. I don't believe that Brock goes out of bounds. I thought he went maybe lateral to the sideline, so they keep the clock moving here. Robinson again back to receive it. Nearly blocked. Low kick. Going to bounce to the 10-yard line. Reese thought about picking it up. Instead, going to let it dribble inside the 10. And, hold everything. Dejon Sanders picks it up and picks up 12 yards. So it's at the 10-yard line. And Sanders said, you know what? Nobody wants it. I'll take it. And picks up 12 yards. See Sanders there picking up a block. Goes down, picks up the football.
Coming back in for replay on 1.
Handoff goes to Bankhead, and Bankhead picks up a nice gain on 1st down. Well, Bankhead earlier had this one from 72 yards out, open up the scoring for Antelope Valley. And we'll have another play here as Robinson might go to the house. No, but he's down at the 15. This should be a horse collar. And people are yelling horse collar. Do we have a flag on the field? We do. This is coming back. Well, let's look at the play from the initial here. See Robinson taken down there at the end. That certainly looked like a horse collar. I don't know how that would play out. Would it be offsetting? As it stands, it's just a hole. That should have been a horse collar. I mean, if they're going to call it what they did earlier. So 2nd and 13. We'll get that changed here for you. Second and a short 14. And we have a timeout called before the snap. ABC did not like the look. Take a timeout on the field.
Nothing says game day like good friends and Bread's hot chicken. From 100% all-natural chicken, juicy tenders, delicious sandwiches, loaded fries, and Tennessee sides. All cooked fresh right in front of you. At Bread Chicken, you get the food and the price you love. Dine in or take it to go. Located in Costa Mesa at the Lab. Chicken ain't easy.
They are tending to Kalani Atwood. And they brought out the cart. We wish him a speedy recovery. Does not look good out there on the field. Third and a long 5. We play on. And before we went to break, it was an unbelievable play by Darius Warren. Fighting off a tackle that would have lost them yardage instead. Picks up about 7, sets up third and a long 5. Pass is complete. This is Allen. Flag on the field. This one probably coming back. Allen, a big gain out near the 30-yard line, but hold everything. Indeed, this one coming back. So back it up 10. We'll do that again. And after the penalty, it'll be 3rd and 16. Coach Webb, the offensive coordinator, not too happy about that play. Sets the Marauders back deep in their own territory. They need the 31. They're at the 15. 3rd and 16. Warren sends a man in motion. Handoff, no. Come near side. And the receiver with the blocker trying to stay in bounds. Pass is caught by Elijah Steele, and Steele unable to get to the first down marker. Out to the 26. He'll be 5 yards short. Be 4th and 5. Here comes the punting unit. John Henderson, punter and place kicker. Under 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Henderson boots this one away. A booming kick back inside the 15-yard line. Oh, my goodness. The wind takes it into the end zone. That kick went 90 yards plus. My goodness. Let's see where he kicks it. He's going to kick it from about the 16-yard line. Look at this thing travel. He puts a spin on it, goes all the way down. I mean, that's to the 12-yard line and then bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Sure, that works. Ready to? Coming back in on 2.
Corsairs go back to work. Forrest Brock. Hands off. Ball's on the deck, and the Marauders indicate that they have it. Flag after the play. We're going to see the ball come out right here. Pretty good view of it here. There you see it. The ball's out. I believe the first man to it was Gannon Guinness. He's on the bottom of the pile, and he comes away with it. So 1st and 10 now for AVC. Under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the Marauders with the ball offensively again. Bankhead the lone back, flanking Warren. 4 wide. Robinson in motion. They hand off. And no, they go inside, up the seam. This might be a touchdown. It's down at the 1. Pass is complete to Shamir Washington. That's a terrific play of misdirection here. Let's look at this. They send Robinson in motion. So they get the defense moving to the outside. Fake it to Bankhead. Instead, they go to Washington up the seam. That's a terrific play call. No deflections there. And Washington takes it down to the 1 yard line. There we see Warren. Hands off to Bankhead. Gets a push. Initially, is he in? And indeed, it's a touchdown. Second effort from Bankhead. And I thought I saw a flag come out at the end there. And indeed, we did. So there's some extracurricular, probably something verbal, I would imagine, in play down on the field. Extra point is pending. So this is a personal foul call going to go against the Marauders, so that'll be assessed on the kickoff. Henderson. Henderson lines it up. And that looked like it was good, just got through the upright. 27-3, ABC in command of this one. (27-3), ABC well in command of this one. Week 7 SCFA football on SoCal College Sports and the Coast Sports Network. I'm happy you've joined us, everyone. Game 1 of 2 here tonight. Today, I should say. Henderson will punt this one away, and the wind wreaking havoc on the field. Well, tonight's director at the Saddleback Golden West game, Lorenzo Osuna, quite the avid weatherman, if you will. Could probably give me a heads up as to the conditions right now specifically. Go down to our field camera. He'll be directing this evening in Mission Viejo. Jeff Stoyanoff on the call. And we'll look to get some updates from around the SCFA big matchup in a noon start time, I believe, in Riverside. Riverside hosting Mount Sac. Battle of undefeateds in the same conference. Flag on the field. Pass incomplete. This one coming back 10 yards.
Ready, two. Take two.
They're up at Allen Hancock. National Northern Division Canyons on top of the Bulldogs. 17-7. They're in the second quarter. Canyons has dropped 4 straight, if memory serves. They're all knotted up at the end of overtime. 26 all Mount Sac and Riverside down to the wire. Second and 10, it looks like. So was that offsetting? Pass is complete. This might be good enough for a first down. They're going to move the chains. Pass completed. Joey Asiardo on the reception. Down to the 38-yard line, so Forrest with a completion for first. Bridges on the carry. Well, Brock has certainly shown the ability to spin the football. Glendale Orange Coast in a battle, 21-all. Start of the fourth quarter. Santa Barbara up big versus LA Valley, and that's a game that really lines up beautifully next week. The Marauders and the Vaqueros of Santa Barbara. Pass is completed on the far side. That's a tough catch. That one made by Scribner. Falling out of bounds, lays out for it and able to haul it in. Might have been some late movement on that, but they don't have replay. That's going to set up third and short. Third very manageable here. Third and 3. And this is a big penetrating play for the Marauders. You see the big man, Ryan Vollmer. And we'll have a pretty good look of it here. Offense staying on the field, meanwhile, for the Corsairs. But Vollmer, we'll see on the replay, get deep in the backfield, and Bridges no chance. Howdy, big fella. It is 4th and 7. 4-yard loss on the play. They sent a man in motion. That's Scribner. And Brock up the middle. And I think he has the first down. No, they're going to mark him short. I don't know if they're going to give it to him. They're going to say that he's down at the 31, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Marauders. Well, he needed the 31. Well, they spot the ball at 31. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, either way, it's Marauder football. Warren back to pass, has a man on the far side, and upended. Big collision. And we're going to have a pretty good look of it at field level. That's a big hit, and Brown was not able to hold on to the football. So that's a pretty good play made on the outside. What's up with numbers on numbers matchups? Solid play defensively by the Corsairs to set up 2nd and 10. Allen. Rumbling forward, gain of 8 on 2nd down, set up 3rd and 2. And Allen really a bruising tailback. 3rd and 3. Allen again cuts to his right, has a hole, and a first down, and then some. Up to the 45-yard line, out inside the 45. They'll give him the 43. They'll move the chains for the Marauders into Corsair territory. So terrific cut here by Allen. We'll see on the play. Reads it beautifully, cuts to the hole, and bursts right through it. Another cut to the outside. And it's 1st and 10. Warren going down. I want to say that's the first sack today of Warren. Be a loss of 3, 2nd and 13 coming up. Under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Warren has Allen and Marshall in the backfield. Allen in motion. They'll hand off inside to Marshall. Marshall with a big hole. Into the second level and the secondary inside the 20-yard line. Move the change. The Marauders down to the 18. How about Marshall up the middle? One of the deepest teams at tailback in the SCFA. The Marauders rumbling through the Corsairs in this one. Allen now will feast inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal for AVC.
Let's get a little tighter on 2. 2, take 2.
Allen again. Allen will rumble in from 7 yards out. And the Marauders steamroll down the field in the running game. Allen, look how shifty he is in the burst. In for 6. Extra point looks good, and it is. And it's 34-3. SCFA football live on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. (34-3), AVC pouring it on here in the second quarter. Under 4 to go in the first half. And AVC with an opportunity to get some subs in. Henderson no longer kicking. It looks like it's Gavin Rowawall.
Let's try to zoom more in.
On the kick.
Take 2.
It'll be 1st and 10 Corsairs. Well, after the opening drive offensively for the Corsairs. It's been a shutout ever since for this Marauder defense. Hinton showing blitz, comes back off, and pass is complete on the near side up the seam. Completion to Thornton. Jabori Thornton. And that's his second catch on the day. Hinton showing blitz. He comes to, and Bridges lost the football again. I think the Marauders have it one more time. There's a pile, and the indication is indeed Marauder football. Let's see if we have it at field level. Bridges coughs up the football yet again. There it is. There you see the ball come out. And it's on the deck. And did Hinton come up with it? I believe the first man to it was R.B. Wilson, the fifth. And the defense comes up again for AVC. Robinson in motion. And they go to the near side. And Lloyd with a bunch of blockers in front of him still on his feet. And he's inside the 30. They'll give him the 26-yard line, and he needed the 28. So we're going to move the chains. A great job by Lloyd just staying on his feet, staying in bounds, and picking up positive yardage. Warren hands off to the outside. This is Robinson. Robinson going to be thrown for a loss. Well, there's a flag on the play. Are they going to rule this was, they're going to say unsportsmanlike. So something said or done after the play. Well, there have been a lot of whistles here early on. The Marauders, after a couple of fumbles, most recently Bridges putting it on the deck again in traffic. Up big, looking for more. Pass complete over the middle of the field. This will be a touchdown. Shamir Washington from 16 yards out.
Get up in there with him. Get up in there with him, Sam. Get up in there.
Washington makes a play. A pretty good shot of it on the replay there. There's Shamir. And this is just cool, calm, and collected from Warren. Directing traffic, finding his read. See the defense really respecting the speed of Reese Robinson. And that freed up Washington for 6. Extra point is good. (41-3). Antelope Valley in a romp.
Just one notch on the
41-3 Antelope Valley big in this one. And
3. We're on 3.
we are still in the second quarter. Just to be clear, this will be a touchback.
3. Take 3. Fall in the rough. 1. Take 1.
1:51 remaining in the second quarter. And I think we've kind of figured out our clock situation. It'll be touch and go the rest of the way. But
3. Take 3.
the big deal coming in, would this be a trap game? Looking ahead to the Santa Barbara matchup, that'll be next week. We'll have coverage for you here. That'll be another 2 o'clock start time from Lancaster. Forrest Brock hands off. Scribner. And Bridges, after a couple put it on the deck moments. Not in that tailback currently. Riverside at the end of the third overtime. Looks like they have defeated Mount Sac at home 35-33. Battle of undefeateds. Looks like the Mounties go down in week 7 of SCFA football. Scribner finds a hole. Set up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right, that looks better. Ready, 2. 2. Try it. Sure.
3rd and 2. We'll get that situated here for you. Under a minute to go. Hand off again to Scribner. And Scribner will lose yardage on the play. He'll lose one. Set up 4th and 3.
Yeah, if you want to try that on display, David, let me know. All right, cool. Yeah, just let me know.
I think the Corsair is going to be content and let this thing run out.
Take 2.
And we'll go in at the half. 41-3. Antelope Valley all over the Corsairs here in week 7.
Chasing that A and want to save time on proofreading? Grammarly makes editing one click simpler. We can suggest ways to rephrase whole sentences right in your paper to help you articulate your ideas clearly. We can help make improvements from simple edits to nuanced word choices, quick and easy. Like, really easy. 74% of students say that Grammarly saves them over 1 hour a week.
We started the Community Athletic Project back in 2018, and it was a way for us to give back to the community, the young people of the community. This golf tournament is this golf tournament gives us an opportunity to say thank you to everybody, to say thank you for being a part of this. Let's get out and have a good time playing some golf and have fun and enjoy ourselves and have a communal opportunity to say thank you.
And we got some perfect weather for it.
Absolutely. You know, last year we had 115 degrees. This year we're at 80, and it's beautiful and nice little breeze.
Nothing says game day like good friends and Bread's hot chicken. From 100% all-natural chicken, juicy tenders, delicious sandwiches, loaded fries, and Tennessee sides. All cooked fresh right in front of you. At Bread Chicken, you get the food and the price you love. Dine in or take it to go. Located in Costa Mesa at the Lab. Chicken ain't easy.
Coming out of halftime, 41-3, Antelope Valley romping in the first half over Santa Monica. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Zepeda, joined alongside myself. Myself, and I up in the booth. Austin Bordages. Am I saying that right? Bordage, excuse me. Austin Bordage, director in the chair, here today. Doing a fantastic job providing you visuals of this contest. And, well, a lot of highlights for AVC in that first half, that's for sure. The highlights were sparse for Santa Monica. Forrest Brock 6 of 17 for 71 yards in that first half. Jalen Bridges, 11 carries, only 4 yards, 2 fumbles. Marcus Scribner leading Santa Monica in rushing and receiving. And for Antelope Valley, massive first half offensively, particularly on the ground. Bankhead, Q Allen, Jackson Marshall combining for 5 touchdowns. Oh, by the way, Darius Warren, 8 of 11, 132 yards, and a touchdown as well. And it's the Marauders getting the ball first, and they switch it up at QB. This is Jalen Crawford from Quartz Hill in at quarterback, and he hands off. Bankhead takes it ahead for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 coming up. I'll say 2nd and 3. Actually, they'll give him another yard, so 2nd and 1. Nearly intercepted that one into the turf. Looking for Robinson, but nearly threw it right to the opposing defense. Set up 3rd and short. Warren was terrific in that first half, extending plays, finding his reads, 0 turnovers. Hand off to Bankhead. Bankhead turns on the Jets. Another one. Amir Bankhead to the house, this time from 60 yards out. Bankhead well over 100 yards. He had one from 72 yards earlier. And we'll see this one again from field level. And actually, we won't have the replay of that one, but quite the play there from Amir Bankhead. Doink. So it'll remain 47. To 3. Well, runs of 72 yards and 60 yards now for Amir Bankhead. All running backs from a year ago, and they really filled out. And talking with former coach Russell Gordon at halftime, just talking about the maturity and the growth of the running back core here at Antelope Valley. You talk about Q Allen, you talk about Bankhead, along with Jackson Marshall. You know, these are guys that really put in the work in the weight room, and it's paying dividends on the fields, that's for sure. Santa Monica gets their return out to the 33-yard line, and that's where they will take over. Who will it be at quarterback for the Corsairs out of the half? A dejected sideline on the far side for Santa Monica, and with good reason. The Marauders keeping true to their namesake, marauding and pillaging here in Lancaster. And we'll have a change at quarterback. It'll be Michael Cruz, freshman from Blythe, Beaumont High School. And perhaps early movement, back it up 5.
Go ahead and bring up one notch, David.
So let's make a difficult task even harder. Cruz sends a man in motion. Has a snap under duress. Gets out of a tackle, still on his feet. Has a blocker on the near side. This will be a chunk play for Michael Cruz. And Cruz looking for the boundary. He has it. And a first down for the Corsairs. Heck of a job by Cruz extending the play and finding the running seam for a first down.
Take one.
Same play, no, Cruz will hand off inside Scribner. Scribner's going to fall forward for 5.
Great 2. Let's get the action on 2. Take 2.
Pretty good push up front on that offensive line. Anchored by Tyler Green. Tyler Green along with Nick Mazzaro. Under 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. And La Valley has already scored here in this third quarter, courtesy of Amir Bankhead from 60 yards out. Another run. Going to set up third and manageable.
It is a little blurry, but 3. Take 3. Yeah, I mean, if you can try to fix that, that'd be good. But, it just looks a little fuzzy.
Looks like 3rd and 3. Call it 3rd and a short 4. Cruz in the shotgun. Has a man complete on the near side. This will be a first down. Joey Asiardo on the reception. It's a nice play made by Cruz. 1st and 10 for the Corsairs. Clock continues to move here. Under 12 to go. Cruz going through his reads. Under duress. Has a man. And another completion. And the ball again on the deck. And the Marauders have it. 3rd fumble lost today for the Corsairs. And this one an absolute backbreaker. Finally some signs of life from this offense. Thornton on the reception. And we'll go back through it, through the entirety of the play here. That's a great job by Cruz finding the open man, but we see at the end of this play the ball is going to get stripped out. And was that Mitchell again? I believe it was. Doron Mitchell has been an absolute menace on the defensive side of the football here today. And around, here's Robinson. He'll be stuffed
Take 2.
after a modest gain. Really nowhere to go. It's a good job defensively. Three-yard gain on the play. Set up 2nd and 3, or 2nd and 7, excuse me.
Take 1.
Handoff Allen, and Allen had a head of steam but tripped up. This had chunk play written all over it. And he was tripped up by his own guy. That's unfortunate because that looked like it had a lot of green in front of it. Caleb Templeman, the offensive lineman that was in on that one. Crawford. Hands off again. Allen looking for some room on the far side. He'll get the edge, and he'll have a first down. Look at Allen here on the replay. It looked like he did not have any daylight to get the first. The edge looked like it had been set, but Allen had other ideas. Gets the edge, able to squirt forward for first, and a new set of downs on third down. Move the chains. There you see Crawford. Going to keep it himself. Pulls it on the RPO. He'll pick up 5. Under 10 to go in this one. Or under 10 minutes to go in the third, excuse me. And again, game 1 of 2 here today on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. Hand off to Allen, and Allen will pick up a couple. Set up 3rd and 3. Now 161 yards on the day for Amir Bankhead. 3 touchdowns. He's got the hat trick. And Allen looking to join him. And the feature back on this drive. 3rd and 3. Allen out of the backfield. No, one-on-one on the outside. And this one will be incomplete. Intended for Lloyd on the far side. Flag on the field. Well, the pass is incomplete, but it sounded like there was a flag out there.
Let's get you on the refs.
A conference between the referees and talk things over. No flag, no harm, no foul. And the punting unit comes on. Henderson will kick it away. Henderson on 4th down, a low kick, nothing doing there. It is caught and returned past the 30-yard line. Caden Thomas on the return. So 1st and 10 for the Corsairs. $6 p.m. start time on our broadcast tonight. And right now, as it stands next week, a big week. 5 games next Saturday, 3 at 6 o'clock, 1 at 1 o'clock. And Marauders will have Santa Barbara here next week, 2 p.m. start time. We'll have that for you here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. Pass complete on the far side. Cruz on the RPO, a little confusion there. Not much doing on the handoff. Set up 3rd and 7. Cruz in the shotgun, nearly lost the ball. Rolling out to his right, throws late across the middle of the field. That is the cardinal rule. Late hit on the far side. Was it late enough to draw the flag? Big collision out there. And this had disaster written all over it. And you see Cruz does a good job of just maintaining possession, going out of bounds, and he was hit at the end of that play. Let's run it back here because you see Caden Hinton. Yeah, nothing dirty about that. He hits him in play. Cruz just under duress, takes out a coach on the far side. So that's all squared away. And here comes the punting unit on 4th down. This will be out of bounds.
I'll be right back, guys.
Gain up 3. So the Marauders come back out on the field. Crawford still in at QB. Six minutes and change here in the third quarter. All AVC in this one. Crawford going to keep himself, fooled everybody, still on his feet. Whirled around for first. Fooled everybody. Didn't fool our cameraman, though. He did a pretty good job. Damien down on the field. It's a new set of downs for the Marauders, as Crawford will move the chains. Complete on the far side. Robinson makes a couple moves, being dragged around by his undershirt. Flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
I'm on one right now. Get ready, 3. Take 3. 1. Take 1.
Holding on the offense. So this will back it up. Okay, so we're going to have offsetting penalties here. And we'll replay first down. So 1st and 10, we'll do it again. So just act like nothing of what just happened happened. Marauders still have the football at the 50-yard line. Crawford, complete to the far side. And another flag out on the field. I wonder if we have this. Is this going to be a legal cut block? Yeah, I think they're going to get Lloyd on that far side on a hold.
Damien, if you didn't hear the first time, let's brighten up the camera by a couple notches.
So 1st and 20.
We're looking good there.
Crawford under duress. He's going to go down for a loss. Now, my stats, of course, always unofficial, but I want to say that that is only the 2nd sack today of a Marauder QB. Did see Warren go down once. And that's the first time we've seen Crawford tackled in the backfield. So 2nd and 23. Pass complete on the near side.
Take 3.
Let's see what they give him. I think they're going to say it's 3rd and 20, so he gets back to the original line of scrimmage after the penalty. So 3rd and 20. Crawford over the middle of the field, pass complete. Has his man, that's Robert James, his first reception of the ball game. A really good look of it here at the field level. Into your living room. James is short of the first down, so Henderson will come on the field to kick this one away. Football pointed up, no fair catch called for. And this is going to be a swarming defensive effort all over the football. Caden Thomas buried into the turf. The Corsairs will take over deep in their own territory. Give him the 15. Cruz back in at QB, sends a man in motion. Early movement. No whistle on the field. No, there's a flag now. This is a free play, but Cruz has nowhere to go. That's a good job of pursuit of the quarterback on the free play. And obviously, you don't want to give up a big one after you're already going to be penalized 5 yards. So 1st and 5, that'll set up.
Take 3. Stay on that QB.
1st and 5 after the penalty. Cruz will go to work.
We're on camera 3 right now.
There is Cruz. Handoff inside. Scribner on the carry. Led the Corsairs in rushing and receiving after the first half.
You're good right now.
It's been a short third quarter, and with good reason. Both teams just looking to get to week 8, barring a miracle. ABC will get to over 500 on the season at 4-3. Cruz has a man on the far side, nearly intercepted. He's trying to drop it into Jabari Thornton. Fumbled last time out. And Thornton had a step, but the pass over his head and nearly picked off. Jalen Williams again having an opportunity. Couldn't bring in the one-handed catch. Second and 10.
Take 1.
Modest gain on 2nd down, so 3rd and 9 now. Cruz on the near side bounces it off the turf. That'll bring up 4th down.
Ready 3. Take 3. Ready 2. Take 2.
biggest game of the day, perhaps this season, in the SCFA battle of undefeated teams in the National Central Conference. Mount Sac and Riverside. And Riverside in triple overtime at home comes away with a 2-point win, 35-33, and they move to 7-0 on the season. Ball is on the deck, and the Marauders have it. They would have had it anyway, but no punt for the Corsairs. The Marauders will have terrific field position to open this possession. All kinds of problem on the exchange there. The clouds have come in. There is a flag on the field, so let's notate that now. Well, it looks like the offense is coming on, but I do see some defensive players staying out there. And Coach Ponciano wants an explanation. What's going on here? Okay. So there was a personal foul in the play after the play. So it will be first down and 10, but at the 35-yard line of the Corsairs. Crawford in the shotgun. Perhaps some early movement from the tailback. A new one. A new tailback, same result. That's a terrific run from Matthew Flores. My goodness. Look at his bruising run from Matthew. Hits the hole and then hits a couple more Corsairs. Poor tackling, better running. And Flores rumbles forward. Got a pretty good look at Matthew there. First and goal from the 9. Crawford will keep it himself. He'll get to the 10. Second and goal. And we're going to flip the field here. That will do it. For the third quarter, we head into the fourth. 47-3, and the Marauders looking for more when we come back on SoCalCollegeSports.com.
We can even check billions of websites for unintentional plagiarism all at once. Now maybe...
Nothing says game day like good friends and Bread's hot chicken. From 100% all-natural chicken, juicy tenders, delicious sandwiches, loaded fries, and Tennessee sides. All cooked fresh right in front of you. At Bread Chicken, you get the food and the price you love. Dine in or take it to go. Located in Costa Mesa at the Lab. Chicken ain't easy.
Special thanks to some of our sponsors, the American Dream and Bread Chicken, located in Costa Mesa. Crawford completes to the far side. Inside the 5, down to the 3. Pass caught by Elijah Steele.
If he's still in the sky, I cut. Let's see him. Ready, 2, take 2.
Clock will continue to move. Players did stay inbound. Third and goal now. 3rd and goal from the 3. Crawford. Flores. In for 6. There is Matthew. The Marauders chalk up another one on the ground. Extra point pending. Some flags all over the place. This is likely going to back it up 5. See the run here by Flores, and Flores is met at about the 1. And did not matter. He would not be denied. Matthew Flores in for 6. 6th rushing touchdown by my count on the day for the Marauders. Kick is up. Kick is good. 54-3. It's all Antelope Valley here from Lancaster. $54-3. And Corsairs will take over after the kickoff.
That looks good for you, Sam. Damien, bright up a couple notches. You're good there, Dave. Right. You guys are good there. Stay there.
Cruz again in at QB. Hands off to Scribner, and Scribner takes it up ahead for 1. Second and 9, Cruz looking to the far side. Pass incomplete. That was broken up by TJ Graham. Cruz a little late here on the trigger. And Graham able to poke that one away. That's a great job. So 3rd and 9.
Ready two? We're going to take 2.
Handoff, Scribner again. Scribner Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. They'll set up 4th down.
Yeah, that's good. Right there.
Robinson back to receive this kick. It'll be a short one. Bit of a botch kick there. He only gets out to about the 47-yard line in Corsair territory. It'll be 1st and 10, Marauders. Crawford sporting a new running back, Elliott Thurman, now in the backfield for AVC. A good look at Crawford and Thurman. Thurman, no, it'll be Crawford. Not bad for a few.
Ready, 3, take 3.
They'll give him 1.
Ready, 2, take 2. Ready, 3, take 3.
There you see Coach Webb getting plays in.
Ready, 1.
At this point, you just want to get to week 8 with no injuries. Thurman gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 9 now. Again, on the schedule next week, 5 games on the slate. College of the Canyons, Ventura, AVC, Palomar, and Long Beach City.
3, take 3.
3 at 6. This will be offsides on the Corsairs. The ball's on the deck. It will not matter. This is going 5 yards in the wrong direction for Santa Monica. So after the penalty, you should set up 3rd and 4.
All right, we're still on 3. Ready, 2. Let's pan left. 10.
And that's exactly
And take 2.
what we'll have. Crawford looking for play. Trying to eat up as much clock as possible. It's 3rd and 4. 3rd and very manageable here for the Marauders. Crawford, inside handoff, Thurman. Thurman will have the first. Under 10 minutes to go in this one. And the Marauders will send in Daniel Hubbard, sophomore linebacker.
All right, focus on number 28. Big beefy dude. All right, ready? 3, 1.
Hubbard in at tailback, 1st and 10 Marauders. Handoff goes to Hubbard, and Hubbard up the hole inside the 15 to the 10 to the 5. He drags the pile down inside the 5-yard line. Look at Hubbard go to work. How about the work of Daniel Hubbard? First and goal, AVC. It's Hubbard. Rumbles down inside the 5. Hubbard again. And he'll be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Flag on the field.
Focusing on 28. Focus on 28 and the white.
So flag against the Marauders.
Oh, no. 28 on the Marauders, yeah. There you go. That's in.
And this is of the 10-yard variety? No, 15 yards. So personal foul. This is going to back it up all the way to the 19-yard line. So it'll be first and goal, but now from the 19 for AVC. Under 8 to go. Hubbard on the carry inside the 20. Will pick up a yard. Second and goal from the 19. No gain on the play for Hubbard.
Right, 3, take 3. Stay on there. Right, 1, take 1. Take 2. Can you zoom in on all 2?
Hubbard to the right of Crawford
Take 3.
in the shotgun formation. Hubbard over left tackle. Down to the 15. That'll set up third and goal.
Still alive on 3. Ready, 1. Take 1.
Fourth and goal. They're at the 15. Hubbard will take it down to the 10. Be a turnover on downs. Hubbard gets some run. And there we see Daniel Hubbard.
On 2.
Get some quality time with the teammates.
Alright, zoom in, Damien. Zoom in on one of the crowd people. Anything cool happening? Still alive on 2. Take 3. Ready, 2. Take 2.
Handoff for the Corsairs, really going nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Take 3. Ready, 2. Take 2. Great shots. Great shot. Good stuff.
90 minutes from kickoff in Mission Viejo. Whistle on the field. Early movement from Santa Monica. This will be half the distance to the goal, looks like.
Ready, three? Take three.
Marauders need to get off the field on the substitution. Able to do just that. Big collision on that far side. Jason Walker gets there first. Walker initially was not going to play. He was under the weather this week, and then coach got the call today. Walker looks pretty good. Walker has been one of the defensive pillars of this unit on the season for AVC. That's a big number up there for the Marauders. They have looked terrific here today. Outside of, as we said earlier, their first couple of drives offensively and defensively. Cruz, inside handoff. A big collision. Christopher Early lays the boom. It should bring up fourth down. 4th and 5. Call it 4th and 6. The punting unit will come on. Robinson. Back to receive the kick. Here comes the kick from Santa Monica. And Robinson muffed the punt. Luckily for the Marauders, Dejon Sanders able to come away with it after it made contact with Robinson. A couple of points of emphasis and some learning opportunities maybe in the return game for Reese Robinson here today. Looks like they're moving this back.
Take three. Oh my God, number 58 just moved.
This will move back all the way to the 28-yard line. I suspect there was a flag. Didn't see one on the field. We see now with possession of the ball. And Crawford and company will go to work. Hand us to Marquivas Evans. Pickup of 3. Marauders. Six rushing touchdowns here today. Crawford will keep himself, makes a move, and nearly gets to the first down marker. And we'll have a pretty good shot of this on replay. Look at the move here from Crawford. Turns around the defender. And nearly picks up a first down. Set up 3rd and short. And there you get a look at Jalen Crawford. On 3rd and 1. And this will be a first down. Evans out to the 45-yard line. He'll be pushed forward to the 47. I'll give him the 46. And more time will tick off here. And I think at this point, you probably go victory formation after that first down. Coming up on a minute and a half, 90 seconds here. And indeed, it'll be victory formation. And that'll do it. Final score will end up being 54-3. The Marauders improve to 4-3 in 2022. Take on Santa Barbara next week. Santa Monica falls to 1-6. Want to give out some special thanks, as always, Danielle, Sherry Langeman here up at AVC. They help us out in the accounting office, and then Byron Devers, Sports Information Director here at Antelope Valley College, setting us up for success. Runs the website, athletics website for Antelope Valley. And last but certainly not least, Dean of Athletics and Kinesiology, Tom Gang. And we'll be rooting for our Las Vegas Raiders this weekend. Hopefully they can get off the schneid, and certainly coming out in conference play. The Marauders moved to 2-0 in conference. And again, we'll take on Santa Barbara next week. We'll have that for you, 2 p.m. again. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll leave you with some highlights of today's game.